Hi everyone, so thanks for watching this video. I'm just basically doing it so that I can explain what all the products are and why you take them, how it helps your body and everything. So great that you're watching this video because it means that you've got a pack either on its way or it's already arrived, so it's a very exciting time. You've put your health first, which is a huge thing and not many of us do anymore. We always put the kids first or other things, so it's a huge thing and I can't wait to see your transformation and hear all about it, so make sure you tell me all about it. Before we start, you might need a Sharpie pen or a marker pen so that you can write on the products as we go, or you want to just watch the video over and over, it's up to you, doesn't matter. And before you start the products, make sure you take some photos, full body photos, measurements from around your body and your weight, because if you don't, you're going to kick yourself. You'll see quite a few different changes on your body quite early on. A lot of people do, depending on what your goals are and everything, so it's always best to take the photos because they're great to look back on and see how far you've come. So if you have any questions, or if anything I said doesn't make sense or you're unsure, then just give us a text or a phone call and I'll talk through it a bit more with you. So the first product that I'm going to explain is the Isagenix, which is this bottle here, Isagenix Supreme. This is an amazing product, I won't go a day without it, absolutely brilliant. Helps with energy levels, helps with stress levels, helps with the brain fog, which I had plenty of before, and it kind of boosts your immune system as well because it's so full of vitamins and minerals that a lot of us just don't get in our daily intake anymore. So you take 1 to 2 shot glasses, basically about 30 to 60 mils a day. I tend to use the shot glass, it's just easier. So 1 to 2 a day. You can take it in the morning, or some people like to take it at night to help with sleep. It helps the brain kind of switch off from all the stresses of the day and go straight to sleep. But if you take it at night, you need to make sure you take it and go straight to bed, not an hour before or anything. Literally go to bed else you might end up finding that you've got more energy. So make sure you get that right. So that's Isagenix. The next product I'm going to explain is the shakes, so the super smoothies. So if it's in a box, then you'll have little sachets inside. So one shake is one sachet, and you can also buy them in bags. If you've got the bag, there's a scoop inside the bag. 2 level scoops is your 1 shake. Now the shakes have got loads and loads of nutrition in them, an unreal amount. We could never put them into a meal or afford to put them in a meal or have the time to prepare it. So they're absolutely brilliant for giving your body what it needs, and also what am I trying to say? It's loaded with good proteins, like the highest level protein, so it keeps you fuller for longer. It's got low in sugar, so the equivalent I think about of half an apple, which is insane and tastes amazing as well. Now if you want it to be thicker, add more ice, less water. If you want it to be thinner, put more water, less ice. You can have it really thick, so you can have it in like a bowl as like a yogurt moussey sort of texture. You can have granola on it, coconut flakes, fruit, so you feel like you're eating. Some people prefer it like that. I am quite happy to just have it as a drink, like a milkshake. Tastes a lot, the strawberry one tastes a lot like a McDonald's strawberry milkshake, which is nice because it stops me from going up there for that. You can also have it in your shaker bottle, so just put water in. Make sure you put your water and your ice in first, even with the blender and the shaker, else the powder can stick at the bottom. Then put your powder in, you'll have a great thing in the bottle, and just give it a shake. Some people don't like things too cold, so you don't have to have the ice. That's just an added thing that I like to put in because I like it to be a bit thicker. Now, when you have your shake, try not to have any drink before or after, about half an hour before or after, because it tends to flush the shake straight through your stomach. Now it takes 20 minutes-ish for your brain to recognise that you've eaten, for the chemical reaction to happen, So if you're going to flush it through with a drink before and after, it's not going to be there long enough to kind of take away that hunger trigger. So think of like a plug hole. You put a milkshake on the plug, it's going to sit there for a little while it drains through. If you've put the tap on, it's just going to flush it straight through. So just a little tip from me to you. Yeah, so that's the shake. So, and then you've got the Nourish for Life. This is your cleanse drink. I'll show you a bit better. So basically you have 118 mils of this 4 times a day. Spread it out, doesn't matter a specific time, that doesn't matter, just work it around your day, just try and spread it throughout the day. High in vitamin B, so it helps your body through the process. It flushes out all the toxins and the visceral fats over time from your body. Now the visceral fats are the nasty fats that are going to damage your organs and everything, so it's good to get them out. And toxins work like magnets to fat, so if you've got stubborn areas, you might find that this is going to help get the inches down in the areas that you want to get rid of. So this is a brilliant item. You can do 1-day cleanses, 2-day cleanses, or nightly cleanses, depending on your ability and your limitations. So don't worry, I can talk through this more on another video, but great item. You either mix it with water, if you don't drink enough, then it encourages your intake. I drink a lot, so I tend to just drink it straight, and drink a pint of drink every time I have it, so whichever one's best for you, but that's your cleanse. Then you have your Thermo-GX. Now these are tablets that you take 2 a day, so morning and lunchtime, and this boosts your metabolism in your body, so they're great to get your body going. Then you have your Isamove. Now these again are tablets. Now this aids with restful sleep and bowel movement. So it's not a laxative. It's got like herbs like flaxseed, I think, in them, just to keep you in a regular motion. So you can have 1 to 2 depending on whether you need it, basically. So that's the Isamove. Then you have the isagenix snacks. Now these are brilliant. They actually tell your body, I don't know how it works, but they tell your body, your brain, that you've had something to eat. Very, very low in calories. I think they're like 15 calories per snack, don't quote me on that. But you can get them in wild berry or chocolate flavour. Brilliant for a cleanse day to keep that hunger away and keep you going. So they're the snacks. And then you've got the Isadelights. Lovely, yummy little square chocolates. So if you're having a chocolate craving on a cleanse day or on a shake day, or you need something sweet. Some people, you know, I like my chocolate, so it's brilliant for that. Just have one as and when you need it. You don't have to take them every day or anything like that, just as and when you need it. And they're actually healthy. They've got like green tea and everything in them. Not that you'd taste the green tea, but healthy chocolates is always a win-win for me. So that's the Isadelights. Then you have the Wafins or Harvest Fins. So there's 2 different flavours. They're savoury snacks. Absolutely brilliant if you're having a bit of a craving or if you're hungry but you don't want to blow it. So just have 1 packet as and when you need it. They've got protein in them. They're very healthy. They fill you up. So it's a good snack to have in your cupboard as and when you need it. Now the chocolate bars, 2 different types at the moment. Trust me. They're actually quite big chocolate bars. One's like a Rice Krispie sort of texture, and one's like a fudgy caramel sort of texture. They're very filling, very big. Some people struggle to even eat them in one sitting. So they cut it in half and save another bit for later or another day. Depends what you prefer. I always like to have them in the cupboard, and plus if I'm on the go and I've been out longer than what I thought I was going to be, and I'm missing lunch and I can't get to my shake, then I tend to have one of the chocolate bars in my bag or something, and you can have it as like a meal replacement. So it fills you up, it's good for you, it's low in sugars, and it'll get you till your dinner. So it's always good to have them handy for yourselves. Then next product is the greens. Now, not being funny, but a lot of people don't have enough veg in their life, fruit. It's just sometimes a lot easier to be able to put 1 scoop of this with a bit of water and drink it. You can have it on the go, whatever suits you, but it's definitely great to boost the immune system, to boost your health, and give your body a bit more of what it might need. So the greens are an absolute winner for me, and I think you can take it from quite young. I don't know without looking at the label, but if you've got them, have a look, because you might find you'll be able to give it to your older child as well, to boost their intake. So it's a great item to have. My favourites, the e-shots. Now these have got me through so many night shifts at the hospital, I can't even tell you. I actually cry, very nearly cry, when I go work and I forget to take one of these with me. So these are a slow release energy drink. So you know, like your Monster and everything, and your Red Bull and everything, now they're absolutely rammed full of sugar and all the nasties that your body doesn't really need, to give you a spike in energy, and then within like an hour or whatever you're like falling asleep. This is very different. You've got 6 bottles in these boxes. Drink the bottle as and when you need. I tend to save mine for when I am at work, and it gives you a slow release in energy for 6 to 8 hours. So don't take it late at night, or late in the day rather, and expect to be able to go to sleep. But absolutely brilliant, especially if you're tired, overworked or anything like that. This can really give you a boost to get through the day. Then you have your Amped Hydrate. So these are absolutely brilliant. You've got little sachets in there. You add it with water. Your shaker bottle will work. Your shaker bottle on the go. Now, when we sweat out a lot more than just water, and it's very hard to replace, and it can make you feel a bit groggy, give you a bit of a thick head sometimes. So if you're doing a workout, it's been a generally hot day, or you've just been sweating, it's always good to be able to have a hydrate to put in everything that your body's been sweat out, basically. So it just replenishes. Then there is an Amped range. So you've got the pre-workout, which is this, and then you have a post-workout as well. Now it's going to boost your ability to work harder in the gym, more energy, more efficiency, more stamina, to get through a workout. So then your results are kind of elevated in time. And then you have the post-workout, which helps your body recover basically faster, so you can keep pushing in the gym, or if you train for a living, anything like that. So brilliant products. There's a whole energy and performance range if you're into the gym or anything like that, so just let us know if you want to know more about that. It's very important while you're using these products to drink plenty of water on a shake day, on a cleanse day, whichever. Helps your body really filter through, and it can help with weight loss as well. So make sure you drink plenty, because you might not be hungry, you might actually be thirsty. So I'm going to leave, oh, and if you haven't got any of these snacks in your pack, don't worry. Or if you have these snacks and you don't want to use them all up straight away, but you're finding you're getting hungry, then try and focus on having about 100 calorie snack. There's loads of ideas out there, but if you stick to around 100 calories, then it's going to aid your weight loss. And try not to snack if you don't need to snack. Sometimes we just snack for the fun of it, or because we're bored. In fact, in lockdown it doesn't help. So try not to snack if you don't need to. Try and drink plenty. And yeah, so that's the products for now. and I'll do another video for a shake day and a cleanse day to explain that. But I hope this helps. Like I say, if you've got any questions or unsure on anything, just let us know and I'll get back to you. So congratulations on your pack, and I can't wait to speak to you.